Here's Harrison Nevis to get this one started. And we're off from Jacksonville. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's go. Throwing to start this game. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Working quickly here. Running for it again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. They've got first down from the 31. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 40 on second down. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. On 2nd and 9. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
19 right. 60 back there.
Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw it on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lion.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. Here we go.
From the 16. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Red on red.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
On red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. From midfield now. Escapes the pocket. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Looking to pass on this second down. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Go, go. 11. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Hey. Think right. Here we go, sir.
Throwing it just before halftime. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Decent 24. Take right open. Hey, kill. Take right open. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
11. Easy. Read a 24. 54. Go. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Still has room inside the 15. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw. Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Hey, I'm gun. Go, go. Silver.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right side. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
All right, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Nevis with a point after. And the Jaguars shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Nevis ready to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 13. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Ready. Here we go.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and...
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Crap ball 80. Reload. Reload.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He's dropping back to throw. Caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans have first down.
18 They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal, Tennessee.
18 Cardinal.
Going ground on 1st and goal. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Titans go up by 19.
26. Jaguars 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 11, Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion.
Go, go.
from the 35 on second down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. And the Titans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Complete out to the right.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11. Hey. 13, Luke. 11. Silver.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 30 left. Here we go, Zahn.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Finding Thomas near the sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, run. Think right open. Street.
Running back sent in motion.
Hot.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Hey, kill. Hey, lion.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Hits him on the in route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Red.
They've got a man in motion.
Check. Hey, I'm gun. No street. Silver.
1st down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, sir.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Go. Silver.
Now Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 19-point deficit. Mevis ready to send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Lined up in victory formation, and the Titans take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Titans are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.